So I think part of what we're finding out here, part of what I'm finding out here is that I had to write down a few things I can't forget to mention. But I don't think any of us, few of us, know Lanier more than in that piece of time that we knew, except of course for Judson, who's been there since the beginning. I think, Lori, I first met you right around the time that you guys got married. 81, I think it was.
Yes.
And Alexis, you were 2 at the time, 1 or 2.
No, she was born after we got married. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus God.
So the first time I met Lanier, that's fun. The first time I met Lanier, I think it was 1975, and I found myself living in a high-rise apartment building. That's not fancy. It's just a tall apartment building. So it was over by Sharpstown. I'll tell you how fantastic it was. So I met this man who was walking around the lobby in his bathrobe and slippers with a shrink in his hand. He said, "I'm Lanier." I said, "Well, I'm Pat today. Let's have some fun." Great. So it took about 5 minutes and we realized we were going to be great friends for a long time. There was a friend of mine who gave me a t-shirt a few years ago. It's black. That's all a t-shirt should be. The shirt had 2 words on it: creatives understand. That's all it said. Creatives understand. So that says everything that I ever needed to know. And certainly everything I ever needed to know about my friendship with Lanier, because creatives understand each other. And you don't have to say much, you don't have to talk about much, it's there between you. And Lanier is the most creative man I've ever met. And one time, I brought him into a radio station that I was running at the time. We had a morning show called Stevens and Pruitt. And he said, "You know, Lanier, you should come in and do traffic reports." It would fit so well with everything else that we do. And I said, "Well, that's a great idea. I'll do them in Swahili." "Oh, that's just perfect." So Lanier walked into this very intensely creative situation with these madmen, all of them, and just stepped right through it. So I know him from the radio guy's side of things. So he was terrific at that, and his character, Montrose Lemus Jr., lives on even today. Lanier and I recorded a record together. And we did it at with David Keeley, the studios.
Energy.
On Memorial.
Energy
Studios. The song was Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
And it was about 2 convenience store managers who had relocated to the U.S., single beer, sacks of ice, living in America. Sure is nice. And Abu Dhabi was played on radio stations from coast to coast, and I don't know why. But it was, today it would be far too not PC to be on any radio. Matter of fact, don't even tell anybody we talked about it. What a funny song. Lanier made the record. He sang, he played, he arranged, he just did everything. It was just tremendous. And it's very funny, and it's really weird, and if you ever get to hear it, you should. I've got to send a copy of this to the kids, although you may have this. I have a business card with Lanier's name on it from Sears. Okay? Let me sure you understand what I just said. I have a business card that says Lanier H. Greig, Sears, piano and keyboard department. So, Lori, I don't know at what point this came. Do you remember? So Lanier worked at Sears and sold pianos and keyboards. I've just got to see that. I've just got to be a customer to walk into that. What a fun time that would be. That's this amazing, amazing man. You know, we all just know this piece of him that we know. And I know sometime, some era, some piece, and we all know different parts. The part where he would back his Cadillac down Memorial Drive from downtown to Tanger. And not at slow speeds, just normal speed, but just going the opposite way. One time we decided we were going to get in the car and drive to Edna, Texas and stay in his mom's motel in Edna, Texas. And we were going to take the video camera and we were going to go make tapes for 2 days. So, oh, it was fun. He was a potato rancher. And the potato rancher and Lanier, we take turns, we videotape each other, and we just make stuff out for 2 days. Took a break, had some fun, and you know, he would find a big pile of dirt, and he would look at the camera and tell us, that used to be a regular size anthill until it came over by my house, and it was like a big pulsating eye, and his whole story, it was just beautiful. So, I just want to say that we could go on, and I hope we do, and never let this man leave our memory, because I know I won't.